According to Google's AI, the east coast of the United States and Canada is home to 122.6 and 23.9 million people, respectively. And that's not even counting states like Ohio, Kentucky, Alabama, Michigan, any state that is not directly on the coast. And then in Canada, they're not counting Ontario or Quebec. And those are the most populous provinces in Canada. So let's say, imagine we take the Mississippi River, right? The Mississippi River is kind of like a measuring line. East of the Mississippi River, there's more than 200 million people. 220, 30, 50, I don't know. There's over 200 million people in that area. That's basically about the same population of places like Brazil, about like Pakistan, more people than countries like Nigeria or Bangladesh. It's almost 70% of the U.S. population. That's a lot of people, and they do have things in common. They drive a lot. According to AI, according to Google's AI again, it has the higher car ownership rate in the world, and they say that about 92% of all households, they have at least one car available for use in that section east of the Mississippi River. They drive a lot. We drive a lot, right? We drive a lot. And they also have another thing in common. Florida. Florida is by far the most popular destination for this group of people, and they drive. They do come here driving. A lot of them do. A lot of them fly, but for the most part, most of them will drive. So, with that in mind, how is it to drive an electric vehicle from here to Montreal and back? I don't know. I've never done it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do. So if you want to see how it is, how many times do I have to stop for charging, if I can actually do it, well, it's gonna be an adventure. I'm gonna take a few days off work for this. And then if you're excited, if you're really curious about to see how this goes, maybe you're planning to do something like that yourself, and you like to see how it goes, then welcome. Let's go. By the way, I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you like, you comment, you share. And 750 subscribers at the moment, so I'm really close to the 1,000. I need 1,000 subscribers to keep doing these shenanigans. You do not understand. You do not understand. All this stuff is just a gimmick. Is not real. My financial situation is not a reflection of the things you see around me or anything. It's not. I am in much dire need of subscribers so that I can keep doing these things, and I can keep paying my bills, and I can keep some sort of roof over my head. And hopefully not just that, but also thrive and be able to go out more and to invite more people out, to be able to do fun stuff. I basically work, and it's not enough. Never enough. So yeah, hopefully you subscribe and you like, and yeah, and share. And I need 1,000 subscribers a lot, very fast. Please, please. Yeah. So, the planning I did for this is ridiculous. Is non-existing. I basically took the decision last night, so I didn't really plan too much. I got some groceries, I packed some clothes, and that's pretty much it. I got my passport. I have my passport. 1 second. I do have my passport. and that's it. So that my battery is not great, under 30%. And since this is the first leg of the trip, I'm not sure where I'm gonna end up today because it's already pretty late. I'm starting on a Monday at 2 p.m., 2:15 p.m. So I want to charge my battery as much as possible. I just find I'm starting here in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm gonna drive a bit north to find the first supercharger. I could have found one nearby, but doesn't really make sense. So I just found a little bit north. There's one next to the stadium, to the Chase Stadium, which is where the Miami soccer team plays, where the Messi team plays. There's a charger that's right there, supercharger right there. So I'm gonna drive there. It's gonna be 22 minutes. It's just off 95, and that's still Broward County, about 20 minutes north from the airport, from the Hollywood International Airport. And that's my first stop. I'm gonna get as much charge as I can, and then I'm gonna head up north, 95 up north, as much as I can drive today, and see where I make it. Last night I was thinking maybe make a stopover in San Agustin or Savannah. I have no idea if I'll be able to choose any destination to stop and do some walking or checking out the sites. I don't think it's gonna be possible, or maybe, I don't know yet. But being the way things are right now, I just want to get the battery charge and see how far do I make it today. Maybe I get tired first before the battery goes down, or maybe I actually manage to finish up the charge before actually wanting to go to sleep. I'm thinking about sleeping in the car, so that's another challenge. I'm gonna try to find good spots, safe spots, so that I have stuff. I have a sleeping bag and pillows, and it's gonna be a comfy night. I just need to make sure that it's safe wherever I pick the sleeping place to be. So anyway, long story short, this is gonna be too long if I keep going. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna first stop, charger, and here we go. Just arriving to the charger, to the supercharger, which is at this Wawa gas station. It's gonna be a while because my battery right now reads 24%, and I want to charge as much as possible. You know, usually limit automatically goes to 80%. It doesn't charge over that on a daily basis to keep the health of your battery and to make it quicker, and because really you don't need more when you're just driving around town. But now for this trip I want to just upgrade or change the limit to 100, so that we can drive as much as possible without any interruptions. Gonna do that. It's gonna take about 40 minutes. I don't know exactly, depends on the charger. I think these are modern chargers. We'll see. And so I'll take that time to make sure the tire pressure, I think the rear tire is 1 or 2 psi under. Manufacturer recommends 42 psi on all tires. And I think that tire, you can see it here on the screen, but it's not current. It takes a read every now and then, so it's not current. So I'm gonna make sure that the pressure is fine, that everything's fine, and then gonna get charged, and that's it. We're here at the Wawa, and this is Commercial Boulevard and This is Commercial Boulevard and Powerline Road. And what is this? Oakland Park? Is this Oakland Park? I think this is Oakland Park. We could call it Fort Lauderdale, North Fort Lauderdale. We could define it as that. How about them apples? Let's go. It's gonna be a fun drive, I see. Oh, here are the chargers. There's a Blazer charging, and then right here there's a couple of empty spots. Ooh, there's one in the corner. I like the corner. Let's do the corner. here, and there's a spot between the last car and here, so gonna get good charge. Car is being preparing the battery for charging for quite a bit, so hopefully can get full charge, full 250 kWs right away. We'll see that. We'll see. Here, same as always, we just grab the charger, pray for this to open. Why is it not opening? Come on, there you go. Plug. Wait for the green light. And here we go. We're charging. Now, this is what I was talking about. You see the limit here at 80%. Gonna just bump that all the way, and for now this is gonna be a keep. Usually you're better off just keeping these at 80%, but for this time being, for the trip that I'm making this time, I'm gonna keep it at 100, and then once I'm back in the city, I'm gonna just bump it back down to 80% only. So for now, let's keep it 100, and then with that, charging time is gonna be 50 minutes. Got 50 minutes to make sure that the tire pressure is fine, and maybe to eat something. Wawa has awesome stuff, but I also have great stuff. I brought some goodies. Anyway, it's gonna be a bit here. 50 minutes, and it's 2:43. That means 3:30 something. I'm gonna be able to start driving off on about 3:30 p.m. Doesn't sound bad. How far am I gonna make it today? We'll see. And we're done. 4 p.m. Well, 3:59 p.m. We're done. 100%. I've never charged this car fully to 100% before, so this is a new thing as well. 100%, and then on trips, I also set the trips reset, so they're reading 0. I'm gonna see how many miles I end up doing, and then I'm also gonna check what is how many miles I'm gonna do per charge, because it's the first time I do a full charge, and there's a bunch of really cool, interesting things that I'm gonna be able to see with this trip. So follow along, and then again, remember, subscribe, like, comment, and here we go. Let's go to Montreal, Canada. Hopefully the border is an easy pass. See you. Let's go. All right, set my map here for Montreal, and you know how it works. It gives you all the stops you need to make. It gives you all the little charges you have to make in order to get to your destination. And it's telling me that the first stop is going to be at Port Orange. So I'm not even going to leave Florida before I empty the battery. Port Orange, and I should be getting there around 7 p.m. So long I can get back on the highway. And we're just at our first red light. That's it. Okay. Talk to you soon. Let me get some miles in, and I'll get back as soon as I get some miles back. Bye. It's been 2 hours, about 2 hours since the beginning of the trip over in Commercial and 95, and so far we are 116 miles. That's it. We haven't done too much. Driven 116 miles. We're passing Vero Beach, just east of Kissimmee. the Prairie Preserve Park, and then we're about, I don't know, just before what is this here? Melbourne, Florida. Just about an hour for to make it to the charger. We're gonna stop in Titusville. For some reason, the map changed, and now we're gonna be stopping at Titusville next to a Target. And there's a charger there. We're gonna charge. It's pretty windy. I can feel, I can hear the sound. I can see the trees outside. They're moving. It's pretty windy, and we had some rain as well. FSD has been driving the whole way. I was hesitant to use FSD, but because I have 3 strikes out of 5, and they're not gonna reset until Friday, and I really want to keep FSD available as much as possible, but I just need to keep attention on the road, so I'm not looking at the phone or anything. I'm just seeing the trees move with the wind, and I have some audiobooks going. It's interesting so far. Anyway, that's the update for now. Pretty cool so far. A big accident. We passed a big accident about a half an hour ago. It was big, but fortunately it didn't look like anybody was injured or anything bad like that. And then the wind is also affecting the car. I can tell that the car is having to correct quite a bit, and not just this one, but all the cars on the road, they're having to correct quite a bit because of the wind. You know how it feels when the wind hits you sideways and then kind of throws you off sideways, and you have to keep correcting on the direction. That's how it feels, and FSD is doing that for me. So yeah, that's the update. I think I'm gonna come back again once we make it to the charger. So see you in a bit. We're about to make 3 hours into the trip since we started over in commercial and highway in Fort Lauderdale. Almost 3 hours in the trip, about 175 miles driven. We are 10 minutes away from the charger. We're gonna charge there because the car is recommending, but we're still gonna have 25% battery left by the time we're there, which I think is a little low, but then again, I'm using FSD, and it's super windy, so the conditions are not exactly the best. But still, I feel the car should be doing a little better. But 25% is 25%. That means that even after we're gonna get there with a little under 200 miles driven and 25% left in the battery, so we could make it up to 250 miles if we wanted to use the whole battery, something like that. But I'm not gonna try any of that. I'm just gonna try to be as safe as possible, and then just follow the route and the guidance the car is giving me, which by the way is here. Also, it's preparing the battery to charge. It knows exactly when to begin the process. It knows how far away each charger is. It's just easier, and again, I have not touched the steering wheel nor the pedals because FSD has been doing everything. Look at these gigantic pieces, pilers, columns. Be safe out there. Yeah, FSD is doing everything much better than I would, I feel. Sun is coming down. Hey, yeah. One thing that called my attention, it was 91 degrees, 91 Fahrenheit degrees when I leave Fort Lauderdale at 4 p.m. and we just passed Cape Canaveral, and it is 70 degrees down here. So it was a 20-degree drop in a matter of 170 miles, something like that, north. And that's gonna keep changing radically. The temperature is gonna fall quite fast, quite dramatically as I keep driving north. So I think I'm gonna have to keep checking on the tires. I think I'm gonna have to keep checking on the battery usage, because that's something that I've never done, is to use the car on different circumstances, temperature wise. So far so good. Almost at the charger. 7 minutes away, 4.9 miles away from the charger. We're gonna get there again. 25% battery left, and then I'm not sure how much the car is recommending me to charge, but they usually only go for a little bit. I'm gonna try to charge as much as possible again, because I want to go for another long run and then try to go to sleep late. That way I can spend the whole day tomorrow. Not sure if I'll make it all the way down to Canada, but try to get up north, as far up north as possible. That's it. See you in a bit. Here we are. We made it to the charger right next to the Target. Car is making its way down to the charger. I'm gonna enter the store because I need to use the facilities. Nice way to say it. So I'm just gonna plug the car and then enter the store. I have some food, still have some food, but maybe I'll get something as well at the Target. We're in Titusville Target, where the supercharger is. Let me just pick one real quick. Here, let's say we go for the corner once again. This one right here. Let's park. Where is it? The corner. There you go. You do it, FSD. Look at this. This is amazing. FSD doing its magic, parking on its own. I don't have to do anything at all, as it does its magic. I see the camera. I see it's pointing directly to it. So, boom, right there. All I have to do now is get out of the car, plug it, and go to the store. Do you need anything? This is a Target. I don't know when we're going to find another one in the east coast of the United States. I'll be back. See you in a bit. All right. So, same as always. Grab the charger. Hope for it to open up. There you go. Block. Wait for the green. Come on. And off we go. There's a GameStop on a T-Mobile over there and a Panda Express. Sweet. I don't care. Right now I just want to use the bathroom. See you in a bit. All right, so yeah, it is quite chilly. I mean, I know it's still 70, 71, I don't know, but it's windy. And compared to temperature we had down in South Florida, 91 this afternoon. Well, this is chilly. Other than that, is the same. Maybe less palm trees. No, there's some. We're still in Florida. This is still Florida, so it's pretty much the same. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the charging area, and see, they have a ChargePoint. ChargePoint is another brand. It's only one spot, though. Oh, two. This one. This Jeep is connected to it. There's a Mustang and the Jeep, and then all the other chargers are superchargers, Tesla superchargers. Gonna eat something, gonna find my jacket, because I think this is the last time I'm gonna be able to just be on a t-shirt for a few days and wait for the car to charge a little bit longer. It's saying that we can continue the trip as it is. 5 minutes more to continue the trip. See, 5 more minutes to continue the trip. But I want to wait longer. I want a battery to charge more. I don't know if we're gonna wait again to 100, but I want a battery to be a little more charged, just to get a little further. And so that's a good cue for me to to edit some of the video footage and to keep adding to the video, today's video. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a short video with the whole length of the trip back and forth, or no, I think it's gonna be a daily thing. So I don't know yet. That probably doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna eat something. See my fridge, I got a fridge which could be living on the back, but I have a paddleboard in the in the space underneath in the back. So just gonna eat something, drink something, and then get on editing some of the video I have so far, and see you in a bit. Not sure how much I'm gonna charge, but we'll know soon. See you soon. Time to keep going. Not gonna let it charge up to 100. I'm just gonna made it up to 87, so I'm gonna unplug it now. And GPS already adjusted. It's telling me to drive for another hour and a half to St. Augustine, which is 103 miles away from here where I am. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that sounds like a pretty nice place to spend the night, and then tomorrow morning I'll be able to maybe make it into St. Augustine and walk around a little bit. Everybody says it's really nice, so might as well, since I'm in the area and it's early morning on a Tuesday, might as well go check it out, so I can then make the whole day a driving, the rest of the day a driving day, and we'll see what we get. I'll be arriving in St. Augustine with 38% battery, which sounds enough so that I can sleep in here in case it's a bit chilly. I'll be able to keep the heating on, and should be comfortable, and I have sleeping, and I have pillows, and should be okay. Just need to find a good spot. Once I get there, I need to find a good spot to park, spend the night, and then, as I said, tomorrow morning go check out a little bit of St. Augustine, so then later after that I can keep going on my trip. And what am I doing now? Time to go. Let's go. And just a reminder, I'm just leaving Target, just in case we forget where distance is and where I am. This is Titusville, and it's about 100 miles away from St. Augustine, and we're going to St. Augustine. I'm gonna spend the night there, just in case we needed a reminder of where I am, because I am not keeping track of everything I do or say. So just for the record, this was Titusville, the Target in Titusville, where the Chargers are. I need to sleep. Arriving in St. Augustine. I've never been to this town, and it looks beautiful. Everything looks extremely old. Everything looks amazing, but I'm not gonna have too much time, and besides it's dark now and nothing's really happening. But I like to maybe take a little walk around. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll do the same. It looks nice. I'll probably just find a spot to take a nap, or just go the whole night, and then tomorrow morning explore around a little bit. It looks very nice. I've never been to St. Augustine, and everybody talks about it. Like, one of the oldest cities in America. Very similar to Cartagena in Colombia. It looks like it is very old. Um, but again, I'm not gonna have too much time. I'm gonna go find the spot, the parking spot. It's an alley. Um, there's a couple sites. There's a website, an application, an app that I use sometimes to find spots that are fine. Parking permit that are fine to park, and I'm gonna do that. There's a spot that seems to be okay, but is next to a cemetery. So gonna go check it out. Found a spot here right next to the water. I don't know what that is. I think it's the Intercoastal. Right next to it, and it's really close to the historic area. It's chilly outside. It's 58 degrees. So I'm gonna put my jacket on and maybe go take a walk, see if maybe I can make it far. As I said, looks pretty quiet. Not too much going on in the city right now, but I'm glad I found this spot. Only issue is there's some lamps, there's some street lighting, and roof is glass. So, and I don't have covers for it, so it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to cover my eyes somewhere to get a good night's sleep. And yeah, other than that, here I am gonna spend the night here in St. Augustine. Gonna show you the sights in the morning, because I can already see this looks amazing in the morning. And if I get anything in my walk later now, I'll do that too. But other than that, that's it for today. Thank you so very much again. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate if you subscribe, if you like, if you comment. My way to Canada is just begun. This is the first leg of the trip, and I don't know how many more of this. I don't have time to do many, because I gotta make it there, spend a couple days or one at least, and then head back home. So, and I only have about 5 days to do that. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be a long trip, but it's gonna be fun. So far it is fun. So far the car amazing. I love that I don't have to drive. I love all the features. Charging, just you know what? It's not even that bad. It's been fine. Tomorrow is gonna be a better. Gonna give me a better perspective of how it is. But so far it's been great. We made 200 and some miles. First leg feels good. Guess it could have kept going, sure, but I started at 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. today, so I'm fine just stopping here for the night. It's a very pretty place, so I'm gonna go check it out. And then again, thank you. Have a great night. See you soon. Share, subscribe, share, comment, like, all the good stuff. Yeah, take care.